Terra, the name for precision in agriculture.
For one Kentucky farmer, the Thanksgiving season takes on an especially important meaning this year. Back in January, Butch Moreland was involved in a serious accident that could have taken his life. Although it left him disabled, he still has many reasons to be thankful. Jeff Franklin has a story as we look at Ag Round America.
50-year-old Butch Moreland has been farming pretty much his whole life, primarily because it's his passion. But the way Butch approaches his passion changed in January of this year. Butch was unhooking a wagon for the last load of corn from a picker similar to this one. The coat sleeve of his right arm got caught on this pin, dragging the tip of his glove and hand into the rollers.
And I climbed up on this like so and stood and held on to try to jerk out of that, which I couldn't do. For about 35 minutes, Butch remained caught in the corn picker until help finally arrived. And he said all he could think about during that time was what had happened to a neighbor of his about a year earlier. Well, I knew of an incident that had happened a year earlier with my neighbor, who was caught in the same place I was, and it killed him. So that was going through my mind, the fact that you have no way of releasing yourself. We all have someone looking over us, and I was just praying to God that he would take care of me and see me through this, which he did.
Butch's fingers were crushed in the corn picker. He suffered severe nerve damage to his right arm and has no feeling or strength in his hand. He can only use his thumb now. He didn't know if he would ever be able to farm again. But that's when Butch found out about the University of Kentucky's Agribility program, which helps farmers who have disabilities.
It made me look at things a whole lot brighter, give me some hope. They have really figured in to my life, and from here on out, with what I do, I owe a biggest portion of that to Agribility.
Building livestock trailers like this one provided the cash flow that allowed Butch to farm. After his injury, that was non-existent. But through Agribility, a thumb-operated welding gun helped him get back to work partially. Agribility played a big role in buying this tractor with its customized controls so Butch could return to farming.
She's pretty thing.
He plans to continue with another passion of his, breeding and training quarter horses, which he sells. While Butch carries on with his life, in the barn nearby is a reminder of that day in January.
I'm going to leave that. We're going to leave that right there, and that's just going to be a good reminder to be careful, watch everything, don't take any chances. You don't even go and look with equipment running anymore. We've got our life, and we are able to go to work. You people don't realize how fortunate they are to get up and be able to go to work. We take so much for granted. We really do.
Butch Moreland says he lives one day at a time now and takes nothing for granted. From the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service, I'm Jeff Franklin reporting for Ag Day.
Butch credits his wife and son for their support following the accident. And this Thanksgiving also marks a milestone for Butch and his wife. It'll be their 27th wedding anniversary, so a day early, happy wedding anniversary. Tomorrow on Ag Day, especially